We're going to start slip slapping our background. Now, if you're doing it on a board, that's great. I'm going to be starting, because I'm working on these bowls. We want this to look like an old Christmas ornament, a bell. Actually, it's going to be a bell. So I'm going to do a section at a time. So I start with burlap, which I've base coated my surface in, and I'm picked up a little bit of raw umber. And I'm going to slip slap between the colors to blend. So we just go with a kind of X's, crisscross, like so, and work our colors together. You can always pick up more burlap. I'm also working into this white pearl. We want to have that nice Christmas experience here, so we want a nice shimmer on our little bell. So I slip slap white pearl in with burlap and raw umber. We'll be using white pearl again. I got some little chunkies here. We'll use white pearl again as we go, and I'll just continue. So we get a nice little soft shimmer in our background from the white pearl. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I take a natural sponge and I dampen it, squeeze it out in a towel so that it is not going to be wet, it's just damp. I like to find one, I'll turn it until, this is quite a big one, but I scrunch it up and I turn it till I get a spot that I like. I like it to be, see how it's nice and fuzzy off the edges? I'm going to pick up some warm white and white pearl. So it's kind of a double-loaded sponge. And I tap a lot on the palette, and then I'm going to come into my pattern where I have the trees down beside the house, and I'm going to be putting a row of trees in behind. I do this before our trees or house are base coated, so that we've got our nice fuzzy layers of these trees. I'll just go back. You can come and wipe it off of your house after if you want. The goal is to have them at different heights. Just putting a little in there. You'll be able to see your tree outline through this because it's nice and airy. So I just turn all the way around. All I've got base coated on my houses at this point is the windows. It's easier to do your windows ahead of time, then base coat the house, so that gives you the shaping and you don't have to go back in afterwards. Sometimes I'll put a little tiny bit up high, but I don't want the whole thing to be a pile of high trees. And these will be tucked in behind our gingerbread Christmas trees. Okay, so that works out nicely. Okay, these are too much of the same height here for me, so I'm going to bring a little higher. There. Okay, so that suits it well. We're going to get a nice little shimmer from the white pearl that's in there, and it just gives us a little bit more frosting and icing type of idea. I'm going to dry brush inside all of the windows with burlap. I want to leave bittersweet around the outer edges, almost to create a shadow that we don't have to go in and shade. And then I'm going to come back with a smaller dry brush, and I will dry brush with almandine. So this is burlap, which is one of our main base coat color. And then I'm going to come back, dry it. I dry it first, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to dry brush with almandine. So I've dried, and now I'm coming back for the center. I'm not going all the way out and covering all of my burlap. It's just more to the center. All right, so we're going to do this to all of our windows, transfer our pattern back on to put our crisscrosses on, and we'll go ahead and base coat the rest of our house.